Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. I am JC if you're new here, from Just Lost JC here, or whatever. Well, that was cathartic. This is something that I've been adding. You guys that are new here, I'm on a whole hair journey. My hair broke off. It broke off during this quarantine. Crankum. Man was not happy. Man was actually upset. I was mad. But it's all good because we're on a hair journey. So this is something that I've incorporated. I used to do this in the beginning when I first started my natural hair thing, like years ago. And I was like, let me bring it back. Let me bring it on back because it worked then. It worked then, and I need some rapid growth. So this is my hot oil treatment. The oil that I use is this oil. You can find it in a video that I made all about the spices and Ayurvedic oils that I use. So keep on watching. Don't mind my stove, y'all. It needs some cleaning. Anyways, of course, turn on the fire, and I like to have the water boiling for a bit. As you can see on the side, I have one bowl here. One of them is going to be used for my tea rinse. You can probably see the tea bags in there because you guys know I love a tea rinse. Definitely check out my video on tea rinses if you're curious about how I use it and want to see me applying it in the shower and all that stuff. And then the next thing I have is the container, and it's how I heat up my oil. I do not put my oil directly on the heat. It is in an applicator bottle that is plastic, so the best way for me to warm up my oil is not microwaving it or boiling it directly over heat, but adding hot water into that container and then adding the hot oil into that container for a bit while I deep condition my hair. So yeah, then once I'm done, I just take some of the water and pour it in here. You have to try not to pour too much because obviously there's going to be a displacement of water once you place it in, and I was not thinking. Anyway, but yeah, once I put it in there, then I like to put the bottle inside there to heat up that way while I'm doing my hair. And of course, obviously I have to make some of my green tea for my rinse because I love it. In the meantime, while I'm waiting for that to heat up, I do the rest of my new no manipulation wash day. If you're interested in seeing that, click the link below. But basically I am not detangling while I wash on my wash days. Instead, I'm just deep conditioning and doing all my treatments on my wash days and detangling on my after wash day, which I also have a video on how I do that and the products that I've been using with that. Okay, so I am done putting all the deep conditioner in my hair, and this would be the next step. It's in here. Let's see. Test it on your hand first, child. Yeah, it is warm. What I do then is just apply it like you would apply anything. If you want to know how I made this oil, you can check out the video on my channel. This is an herb infused oil. It has some really great properties, so I'm very happy to be using it for this thing. Ooh, it is nice and warm. Whew. But yeah, once I am done with that, then I tie my hair up, and I like to put a plastic cap over it and let that sit in and deep condition my hair as well as my scalp with that oil. I'm gonna let that sit for like 15 minutes with the plastic cap, and that is pretty much it for the outside of the shower part of my hot oil treatment. The main gist is that you want to get it onto your scalp when it's warm, so it's really activated, and then also let it sit on there for a bit. So as you can see, I had the plastic bag over it, so when I leave it in for about 20 minutes, then I go in the shower and do the rest of my wash day routine. So I wash out my hair, I focus on the scalp with my As I Am coconut co-wash conditioner that I love, and that's what I use. And it pretty much washes. I didn't feel like my scalp was very oily. Actually, in fact, the last time I did hot oil treatments, it was back when I used to use shampoo, so it was the beginning of my journey. So one of the reasons why I kind of cut it out is when I started doing the curly girl method, I was co-washing for a bit with just regular conditioners, not cleansing conditioners, and I just knew that hot oil treatments, the conditioners I was using then probably wouldn't be able to wash all that out. But now I'm happy to report that the Coconut Cleanse Co-Wash Conditioner actually did wash all the oil out. My scalp felt pretty normal. It actually felt really, really good too, which I love. So I might actually be keeping this from now till Thy Kingdom Come.
Father?
But right now it was supposed to be for the 6-week hair journey, but I actually really like it. You guys know that this oil is more of a light oil. As you can see, it's very, the viscosity isn't very high. It's very liquidy. So it's not like this thick, heavy oil. So I had no problem with my coconut co-wash getting it out. So if you have a cleansing co-wash conditioner, you should be fine getting the oil out. The reason why I put in the hot oil at the end of my deep condition is because, I don't know, but I just don't like things dripping down my face. So if I started off with the oil in there and then started the rest of my deep condition, I just didn't want the oil to be running down my face. Listen, I'm a fine girl, no pimple. The key word is, or the key phrase rather, is no pimple, okay? So I just don't need any extra oil on my face. You feel me? But yeah, it washed out perfectly. I felt like I had enough time when I put the plastic cap on it for it to really penetrate and do all the things it needed to do. It was very warm. So let me know if you guys try it. Let me know if you guys have been doing hot oil treatments, how you like to do it. Do you like to do it while you're deep conditioning? Do you like to do it after you're deep conditioning? Do you sit under a steamer? Do you know, whatever the case may be. And this is how my hair looks now. It's a day later, so you guys know I twist my hair now on wet hair. So the next day I twisted my hair when it was wet, and it is pretty much dry at this point. Yeah, it's pretty much dry. Oh, it's pretty good. But yeah, my scalp feels amazing. It felt great. It didn't feel any worse than it usually feels. And it actually felt a lot more moisturized. When I'm twisting my hair, I put in my Jamaican black castor oil, so of course I did that this time per usual, but I didn't feel like I had to be as heavy-handed with it because my scalp felt really good. Sometimes after I wash my hair, I notice my scalp feels dry, which is why I need to put in the thing, because the co-wash cleanse really gets in there. But it didn't feel as dry this time. But of course I still put my Jamaican black castor oil, did the inversion method per usual. And yeah, I thought I'd share that with you guys. Like I said, this should be a short one, but I'm just trying to share everything that I do on this journey so that you lot know. That is it. That is another video from I Don't Want No Hair Pem Productions. Make sure you follow me on Instagram because I'm pretty active there. Sometimes I just like disappear, but that's, do you know what? Yeah, I can't come and kill myself. I can't come and kill myself in it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye guys. You know what? I never do ponytails, but this is kind of cute. Maybe the hot oil treatment has changed my mind from ponytails. Maybe the hot oil treatment penetrated my brain, it penetrated my epidermis, then it went into my scalp, then it went into my skull, then it went to my skull, to my brain. Who knows? But I'm liking the ponytail. Who would have thought? Who would have thought?